How's it going, folks? Welcome back to the last of the top 6 myths of mortgages right now in 2020. It's one of the most important ones that I get questioned this a lot in today's world, almost every day, in that have we already passed the refinance window, right? Have interest rates hit the bottom? Have we missed our window? And I get this question a lot from people that are looking to maybe refinance or buy or whatever. And everybody wants to know, have we passed it? Did we miss our window? And Robert and I answered that question. Enjoy it. Give us a call if you need anything, and we'll see you next time around. Okay, let's go to number 5. The mortgage refinance window for 2020 is already over. Is that right?
That is not right. We saw a window. Well, first of all, what I'd say is, everybody's view is different, right? You could be looking at and in some point, somebody may look at the ocean, somebody may look at the mountains, somebody may look at, I may be looking at a trash can. I don't know. Everybody's view is different. So you got to determine what your view is, right? I mean, they're not the same. 0.5%, okay? And someone else, and the rate is 4. Guess what? As we talked about, the numbers will be pretty black and white there. That will benefit them, okay? That doesn't mean that they do it will benefit them, right? Somebody at 3.75 or 4%, right? To go, because, we've had rates locked as low as, I watched around right at 3%, and to give you an idea, like I said, I've done this a long time, and that's easy that I've seen. And, I know there's a lot of crazy offers out there. So I will say read a lot of those where, hey, I saw this rate and I'm like, yes, they're charging you 1.5 points for the rate. So it's not about just rate, all of it, right? You need to see the total cost and you need to see the rate. Then you can make a decision. But no, the refinance, the general forecast that I would put out there is that I expect rates to be low remainder of the year, right? That doesn't mean they're going to be at the very bottom that we've seen. They will fluctuate some. So you'll see them, give and take a little bit, go up some, come down some. Example, over the last couple of days, the market's not been quite as good. We've gone from right around 3 to maybe 3 1/8 or 3 1/4. I haven't looked this morning, but right, you're going to see a little movement there, right? My advice to everyone is, look, again, have the conversation. There's not having the conversation and getting the numbers. Get the numbers, see what they say, and then you can make a decision. But if it's for your family, then do it, right? I have a lot of people that have waited. Go back to the early March date. They said, we want to wait to see if it gets there. Well, guess what? It's never gotten there. Does that mean it won't? No, there's no what it will ultimately get to. No one can answer that question. But they were in a position where it did benefit their family. And now I get emails that says, man, we missed it. We screwed it up. Hasn't gotten back there yet. If it works for your family, take it as a blessing,
Well, and you touched on it there, and you and I have had this conversation that one of the big parts of taking advantage of a lower interest rate, if it does make sense for you in refinancing, is to be ready. Right? That is something that you call up your lender, you call up the Robert Milliken team, you get the paperwork, you get everything ready. So if it does dip down to whatever it is you want, you can lock. You can't lock an interest rate if your lender has no information from you, if you haven't started an application, if you haven't done any of that. So it's like anything else. Be prepared.
A great point. I mean, we cannot lock without an application. We can't lock without credit. The system won't allow us to do it. So, and that's every lender I've ever worked for. So, be prepared. Again, have the conversation. There's no guarantee your time. If you don't feel it's worth your time, then that's okay. But there's nothing else that would be a negative, right? The positive is that if I can come back and say, hey, we're gonna save you $100,000, right, over the life of the loan for doing nothing other than what you're doing right now. If I were to say to you, I've got a way to give you a guaranteed rate, and that's an important point. These are guaranteed returns, talking about a fixed rate, right? So if you have a fixed rate and you do, let's say you take in your mortgage and it's $100,000, or in some cases I've had almost $200,000 in savings for some people. I'm pretty interested in that, right? But again, people just don't, and there's no reason. This is what I do, so I see it every day, right? So think about it from that perspective. Most people look at it from a monthly savings, which obviously is beneficial as well. In this scenario, is that a client, we paid off some debt. It lowered his overall, it raised his mortgage payment. All monthly debts went down by over $1,100, right? Well, now he's going to take the $1,100 and pay it in his term by over 15 years and put nearly $200,000 pocket, right? So again, it's specific to the person. You've got to be able to sit and have that conversation, kick around different ideas that fit what you're trying to do.
Absolutely.